Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic day wherever in the world. I flew into Singapore about 2 days ago and just chilling out by the pool. I wanted to catch up with you guys. I edited a couple videos in advance, but today I wanted to do a Q&A session instead and answer some questions and just, catch up. So right now it is Thanksgiving in Singapore because we are a day ahead of California. Italian Mukbang Nana, thank you. You already gave me $2. I don't think I've gotten any contributions that early on a live stream. And so for those of you guys who are joining in, I am in Singapore, and it is warm, it's humid, but it is not too warm or too humid, thankfully. So not too many sweat drops yet, but the pool, just dipping my feet in. It's pretty refreshing. So let's answer some of your questions. Who's gonna get the first question answered? CC Fraser asks, oh my hello, what is your favorite things to do in Singapore? I made a video on 21 things to do in Singapore, but in terms of like what I personally like to do, one of my very close friends lives in Singapore. I love to hang out with her whenever I'm here. I also love to go to hawker centers and try their local foods. What else? In my earlier years, I really enjoyed going clubbing on Wednesday night, because Wednesday night is ladies' night and ladies get free flow, free drinks. But with age, I like to drink tea more than alcohol. So, yeah. Next question. Wumbu Derpeth, what do you think of Singapore's weather? Singapore is, I like to call it, the island of forever summer. It is always warm, always humid. Even if it's a little bit humid, it's always a bit humid. What I think of this, you know what? Singapore's weather is likable because wherever you go, there's AC. No matter how hot you get, you could depend on AC being nearby. Because some countries it's very hot, but there's not a lot of AC opportunities around you. Ace Luffy asks, are you married or single? Maybe I am neither. I don't really talk much about my personal life just because sometimes I don't feel like it's relevant to always talk about my personal life. I want to focus on food and travel and give you guys my honest experience and my opinions, my perspective in a neutral way as possible. But even if you try to be neutral, you're gonna have some tendencies, right? Next question. Let me catch up on these questions. Let's see. Tran Janet, do you have a crush on any male YouTuber? When I was in middle school, I used to have crush on like 7 different guys. But the older I get, I have less crush on people. And it's rare for me. I might have a crush on someone once every couple months, but not necessarily on YouTubers. I definitely like to watch other YouTubers' videos, but not necessarily have crushes on them. So you guys, I didn't, usually when I have my hair in a bun like this, it means I am gonna go work out or I didn't shower last night. But I will work out and shower today. Next question. Some of you have been asking me if I'm gonna do a meetup. In Singapore, my time is quite short, just 1 week. I know 1 week might sound like a lot to some people, but for me it's very short because I'm gonna be filming here and I'm gonna be celebrating my 30th birthday. I know some of you guys are asking me, how old are you? I'm turning 30 in 1 month, but I'm gonna be celebrating it a couple weeks ahead of time in Singapore. So, yeah. What was the question? I'm actually pretty sleepy right now because in America it's 8 p.m. Did I answer the question? I'm like spacing out. Insane Tiger, what is your favorite seafood? Favorite seafood? Fish. I like fish. I think salmon is my go-to. Yeah? Chili crab is good. Chili crab in Singapore is a must. I am going to show you my view. And let's answer more of your questions. Okay, so I think some of you guys... Oh, and Angel Cat says, it's my birthday today. Present. Happy birthday. For your birthday, I'm gonna give you the gift of Crunch. I bought a bag of a bunch of nuts. Let me give you a closer tour of the nuts. We have cashew, almond, Brazil nut, pecan, and some walnuts. Yeah, for your birthday, Angel Cat, I'm gonna give you a crunch. I'm gonna give you, I have different kinds of crunches. We have cashew crunch, but I'm gonna give you almond crunch. This is one of the nicest crunches, okay? Come here. Happy birthday. Next question. I'm trying to answer as many of your guys' questions as possible. Have you been to Russia by Desmond Games? I haven't yet. Definitely somewhere I want to go. But you know, like usually when I travel somewhere, I like to go to all the neighboring countries. So for example, when I go to Korea, this time when I go to Korea, on my way back home, I'll go to Japan. I haven't vlogged Japan yet, and people have been asking me, why didn't you vlog Japan? Well, it's because it's been so vlogged about, so that's why I didn't go. But I think some people are getting the wrong idea that I don't like Japan or something, which is not true. I have a bunch of Japanese friends, and you know what? I am curious about the food there. I am curious about what to do in Tokyo. So I'm gonna go next month for a couple days in Tokyo and vlog it so much that I don't even know how to finish that phrase. Maybe you could help me. Okay, so who wants a crunch personalized to you? You let me know. I'm gonna give you a cashew crunch. Who wants a cashew crunch? Jesse, Overrated, Riley, Craighead, Cat Fox, Zimena Estrada Santa Novena, Tasvia J. This crunch is for you guys, okay? I hope you don't mind sharing the crunch. Do you hear it? Is it crunchy enough for you? Let me get an almond again. Alright, so, next question. Oh, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Next question. Someone asked me, I answered this in the beginning of the video, but some of you are just tuning in, so I'll answer this. W852 asks, why you're in Singapore? 1, to celebrate my 30th birthday with one of my best friends in Singapore. 2, to film. And I haven't filmed much in Singapore, though I have altogether in my life. I think I stayed in Singapore over 9 months, but I didn't film many travel videos back then. I didn't have this channel. So I'm gonna vlog here as well. Lovely Unicorn 99. Do you know who I am? Your lovely Unicorn 99. Gucci Tay. How long are you staying in Singapore? 1 week. Young Master Vlogs, what is your favorite Korean dish? Mine is bebop. I think you're trying to say bibimbap? Cat Fox, where do you like to visit in Singapore? There's a lot of things to do in Singapore. You know, if you like food, if you're foodie, they have such a big food scene here, from like local eats, like at hawker centers, to more expensive like celebrity restaurants, to 5-star restaurants, lots of dollar sign restaurants. Like, there's all kinds of food here. So if you're into food, awesome. Also, there's a lot of expats here, so it's easy to make friends, especially if you go to like Clarke Quay on a like when you go partying, go out to bars, it's very easy to meet other English speakers. Yeah, so, and if you're into art, there's museums in Singapore as well. I feel like although like Singapore is a very small country, there's a lot to do here. A lot to do. Hakase Shino Nomi, are you celebrating Thanksgiving with your friends? Yes. Well, I'm gonna be with a friend, but not necessarily celebrating Thanksgiving in the American style. Oh, someone gave a contribution. I think I missed it. Hold on, I'm scrolling through. I want to thank you guys. I want to be polite. UDOV8D, he gave me $10, or he or she gave me $10. Thank you so much. As someone with anxiety problems, I tend to find myself wishing I was a free soul like you, and you make me feel free, which is enough for me. Thank you. P.S. Sorry I got deep. No need to say sorry. I'm thankful for, I can't say that, I'm thankful for you thinking me of that way. I was not always a free soul. Whatever you want in life, you have to work for it. I know some people are born in a certain way. Maybe some people are just born with a tendency to be artistic or tendency to have like a scientific mind. I do think that we have tendencies we're born with, but we certainly have the ability to change ourselves. Sometimes it could take a lot of time to become who we want to be, but every day, one step at a time, you could do that. You could become whatever the kind of personality trait you want, you could work towards it. And a little bit day by day, by practicing certain habits, it'll become more like you. So, being a free soul, it is practice. You need to exercise, like biceps, right? If you want biceps, you gotta work for it. You gotta do some exercises every day. So even with attitude, it's kind of like a bicep in a way. It's a muscle. You need to keep exercising it to get better. All right, next question. I think I'm gonna give you guys another crunch. This is a walnut, half a walnut. Actually, it's healthier to soak the raw walnut in water before you eat it, but I'm just eating it out of this bag. Next question. Okay. So I saw someone mention Bali. Julia Nindi. Awesome. Good luck always, Mina. I like your video in Bali. I'm from Indonesia. So I heard that Mount Agung erupted. I heard through a friend. I actually need to check the news and get all the details myself. But you guys, for those of you in Bali, please stay safe. Maybe the air quality is not as good, so be careful of, if you have a mask, be sure to wear it. And I hope that things are not too crazy in Bali right now. And if it is, I hope that it settles down and everything becomes more calm again soon. And everyone could, I hope not too many people lost their homes. Maybe it has happened. Like I said, I need to actually read the articles. Next question. So, I noticed I have quite a number of viewers from Philippines. You guys are asking Adam Estelaine, will you visit Philippines? Yes. I'm not sure when. Will I visit Mexico? Yes. I've been to Cancun, but I can't say I've been to Mexico because Cancun is very touristy. But I was originally going to Malaysia because of a sponsor, but they kept changing the dates, and that coincided with my Singapore schedule, so I actually had to cancel my Malaysia sponsor. But hopefully I will get another opportunity to visit Malaysia. I think next time I come to Singapore, I have to visit Malaysia. I gotta go. It's just right across the border. It's right there. Just take a bus. Next question. Monster BB, will you visit Dallas, Texas? Yes. So anytime you guys ask me, do you want to visit such and such place? I'm going to say Yes, because everywhere has a beautiful thing to eat, beautiful people. Just everywhere you go in the world, there's beauty. Even in the darkest of places, there's always beauty. And sometimes you just need to change your perspective to see that beauty. Because beauty not only comes in like a plate or, places with not the best looking buildings might have wonderful people. KFC butter, how is your jawline so perfect? You know what? Thank you so much for being nice, because some people hate on my jawline and they're like, oh my god, your face is so big. And I'm like, can you tell me something I don't know yet? I kind of knew that since I was young. My face is kind of big and it's square. So anyhow, like for those of you guys who love the jawline, thank you so much. My jawline say thank you. For those of you who hate on my jawlines, well, why are you here? And if you hate on my jawlines, here, look at it more. Observe. And on to the next question. Let's have some more nuts. Okay. More cashew. Man, it's getting warm here. Ooh. Next question. Guys, BTS Forever asked me, will you ever visit Canada? You know what I'm going to say to that? Yes. Do you want to visit Seattle, Washington? Yes. Okay, so Biancles asked, ever dealt with people who appropriate your culture? To be honest, I'm okay with people dressing up in hanbok. I'm born and raised in America, by the way, but my blood is Korean, 100% Korean. But I don't mind when people wear hanbok, and to be honest, let's say, okay, like this. A lot of people wear Western clothing, like jeans, right? Everyone wear that around the world, but I'm not offended. When people wear hanbok, the traditional Korean dress, I'm not offended. Like, why would I be offended? I mean, some people said I was culturally appropriating Indian culture by wearing the sari and by eating Indian food. I don't quite understand that, because I don't mind when foreigners wear Korean clothing or eat Korean food. Like, so what? And I might not necessarily talk about the negative things of any culture or any country I go to. I'm trying to present things in a neutral way possible, but overall do have a positive vibe. But I'm not going to be saying, like, oh, in this culture, this is so wrong. Okay, some things like women's rights, okay, equality, like, that's a given. I believe in equality. Whether you're a woman, you're a man, whether you're bi, whether you're lesbian or gay, like, everyone's equal and everyone should have the right to love. Like, that's something I believe in. But there are certain other things that in different cultures, they say something is wrong or something is right. It could be a religious thing. So, I don't know, you believe in what you believe in, and you can't convert everyone to think in your way. Yeah. So, Safia Hamlet said, appropriation and appreciation are two different things. Read and learn. Yes, I agree to that. I definitely agree. And like, everyone has their own way of interpreting what you do. So sometimes people, like, just because you eat or something, just because you're doing something in another country, they could say you're culturally appropriating. But that's their opinion. And like, as long as you know what your intention is, and you respect the places you visit, like, and you're not hurting people, then what? Like, don't make people afraid to try things in your culture. Don't say, just don't guilt trip on people for trying things in your culture. Because, I mean, sometimes when I make my Vietnamese vlogs, some of the locals or some of the natives say, oh, I'm mispronouncing something, and then they're kind of hating on me on that. But I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not Vietnamese. I haven't grown up listening to Vietnamese language, so of course I'm not going to pronounce things the right way. But at the end of the day, you just try your best. Some people are going to love you, some people are going to hate you, and the end. And at the end of the day, you got your nuts. I I got my walnuts, I got my almonds, so yeah. I'm also for ARS 200. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you so much for your contribution. Would you visit South America? Come to Argentina. South America. Yeah, yes. You will love the food. I think I will love the food in Argentina as well. I will go to Korea in March, and I'm watching your videos to learn Korean. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching my videos to learn Korean. I teach Korean, or I used to teach Korean in my other channel. These days I'm just focused on food and travel because that is my actually my long-term goals in my life is to make food and travel videos and to do writing on food and travel. So I'm a so this pecan crunch is for you. You ready? I hope you heard that. I could hear it in my ear, but let me give it almond crunch because I think that is louder. You ready? Rina covers. Who is your favorite K-pop group? You know what? Big Bang. And I will love 21 forever. Yeah. There's a lot of awesome groups out there though, so it's hard to say. Sistar is awesome too. Little Tank, who's your favorite YouTuber? It's hard to say. There's a lot of great YouTubers out there. And actually, you know, my friend Faye, I love watching her vlogs. So funny. She has a lot of humor and she knows how to edit her videos in such an entertaining way. So I really like watching Faye's videos. But yeah, like a lot of YouTubers out there, very entertaining. A lot of YouTubers are rocking it, rock and rolling. Next question, Nelita Flores. Where did you grow up, Mina? I grew up in San Jose. That is 1 hour south of San Francisco. Can't say it's like the most, like San Jose, growing up, I never found it to be like the most exciting place to be. But you know, like if you go there as a tourist, it could be more fun. But because I'm a native of San Jose, I don't find anything exotic or new or fresh. Also, I find like Los Angeles to be more culturally exciting than San Jose, just because of the sheer number of different kinds of restaurants and like different kinds of cuisine. Like in LA, there's Nigerian food, Ethiopian food, and all kinds of food. But San Jose does have great food. Like they have pho restaurants and Mexican food as well. But I feel like Los Angeles has my heart when it comes to food. There's good food everywhere in the world, of course. Just gotta find them, you know? Okay, next question. I eat jams and drink tea. That's clever name. What is your eyeliner brand, Mina? This eyeliner brand is from Korea. It is called, it's by Etude House. And the eyeliner is called Drawing Show. So I was like going through the sticky notes in my mind and trying to like look for what was the name of the eyeliner. Next question. Sassy Chol, can you visit New York City? Please, I love your channel. Yes! Actually, I visited New York when I was 14 or 16. I never vlogged it. YouTube wasn't a big thing when I was in high school. It was just barely starting. So yeah, it's time to go back and vlog New York. But, you know, New York is not very cheap, so I'm like, you have to think. When you're making the travel video, you have to think about the budget. Like, okay, I want to go here. How many days? Oh, there's a big bug up there. Oh, what was I about to say? Okay, next question. I get distracted easily sometimes. Forgive me, guys. Okay, so, Joe Madden, some things you regret not doing in high school. Haha. Some things I regret not doing in high school. You know, I feel like because of the things I didn't do in high school, I became more of a wild child after high school. So those are very formative years. You know, childhood are very formative years, and if I did the things I did in high school, so for example, I really wanted to travel during high school. I want all the places I've been visiting now as an older person. Those are the places I wanted to check out when I was younger. But now, I have, with age, you get more freedom usually, and you build more courage to travel alone as well. So, yeah, I don't know, like, high school, I wouldn't change too much. I was very focused on studies, and I was sheltered. So because I was like that, I am who I am today. I became more wild in my adulthood and more adventurous. So next question. The ZZ1993 asks, how did you get a Vietnamese visa? I actually went to the embassy in San Francisco and I got a stamp. Was it a stamp in my passport? Yeah, I think they actually stamped something or like stuck something on my passport. Otherwise, you could apply online or you could mail in your form. But, you know, like depending on which country you're from, the visa will vary, right? So visa, like for example, when the relationship between countries change, that could affect your visa. So maybe like there was a point where it was free to visit Europe or free to visit another country, but all of a sudden, because of politics or whatever reason, you might have to start paying $100 to visit for like a month. So always be updated before you visit any country. Next question. It's gonna rain. Gamer with cuteness. It's gonna rain soon. Where are you? Go to a shelter now. By the way, where are you now? I'm in Singapore. I am pretty close to. I think I'm pretty close to Boat Key. Oh, that was crunchy. Cashew. Alright, so Nereida Rios. What's your favorite book? Ooh. Lots of favorite books. Alain Boutin books. He's a philosopher. 117 Spartan. $20. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me read your message. Your videos always put a smile on my face and made my trip to Korea awesome. I'm so happy to hear you had an awesome time in Korea. Thank you for enjoying Korea. Thank you for watching my videos. And I'm gonna give you a crunch to thank you for your contribution. I hope you like pecans. You ready? You ready for the crunch? Oh, that was a good crunch. But almond has a stronger crunch, so are you ready? I'm going to leave in just a bit. I just wanted to catch up with you guys with a spontaneous Q&A by the pool. I'm just dipping my legs. Very refreshing right now. So, all right. Someone asked me, Wolfie Silver Moon, how do you know Joel from Korean Englishman? I'm going to keep asking. Yeah. If you watch my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV, you'll see Joel in my videos. We met at a sponsored Korean event, and we went traveling for, was it 9 days? Yeah, we went traveling with a bunch of YouTubers for 9 days, and that's where I met Joel, as well as Faye. You guys, I am 20% on my battery, so I'm gonna log out soon. I'm gonna answer. Sorry, the nut made my throat dry. I'm gonna answer 3 more questions, and then someone special is gonna say hello to you guys. So, Gloria Nansen. Did I answer your question before? I think I did. But anyway, what movies did you watch on the plane? I think I watched 5 movies. I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I watched The Mummy, the new one, and then I watched Birth. That one has Nicole Kidman. It's a really old movie. Not too old. I think it was 2004 movie. What else did I watch? I watch a bunch of movies. Sometimes you just forget because you just watch too much. The flight from San Francisco to Singapore was about 17 hours. Long flight. But that's a great time to catch up on your movies. Okay, second question. 2 more questions, and then I'm gonna sign off because of my low battery power. Let's see, Matthew Oja, I think you asked me this just a little while ago. What's your favorite street food? It's hard to say favorite. Okay, saute is delicious. And then sweet potato is such a simple food, but it's an amazing street food as well. Simple. It's so simple, but so yummy. Street food. When I think of street food, I can't think of one dish. It's just so colorful. It just paints like it's starting to rain. I just felt some drops on my arm. Okay. Someone asked me. Wait, I feel a sneeze coming. Okay, maybe it's gone. Andrea Christina, what is your favorite vegan food? You know, I really enjoy seeing how people make vegan food out of, like, they try to make vegan version of cheese or like vegan version of meat. So it's really fun to see how creative people get on making substitutes in vegan cuisine. But you know, like spiralized noodles are awesome when it comes to vegan food. You guys, it's raining. It's sprinkling and it's increasing. Let me show you the pool. It's really beautiful to observe raindrops on the pool. I wonder if I could zoom in. Ooh, yeah, I can. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, did you see that ripple? Ooh, that was beautiful. Yeah, a bunch of ripples going on. So, all right. Last question and then bye-bye. Last question and then I'll give you... Excuse me. Vidal Tao, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? I would want to have the superpower of flying because I like to travel a lot, right? But I would only want to fly if I'm like a super fast flyer. If I'm a slow flyer, it's gonna take days to go between countries. Yeah. So, okay, hope you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving. For those of you who are gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, and then stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend and a week ahead. And I'll see you guys in the next travel video. And yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. You want to say hello? Yeah, it's sprinkling. My twinsy's gonna say hello. What's up? What's up? Nadia. You guys saw her in previous vlogs before. We're gonna film together tomorrow. Yeah, it's sprinkling.
Hi, from Singapore.
She's so cute.
Hi.
Look at her. Let's zoom in. Oh wow, it's definitely raining a lot more.
Okay, we have to go because we're raining.
Yeah, we're being rained out. Okay.
Or we wanna dance by the rain.
Bye. Shall we give him a kiss? Yeah?
Mwah.
Kiss? Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye. Oh, actually, you guys, I'm sorry. I promise you I will end with a crunch. So, Nadia, do you mind crunching with me? I'm gonna give you almond.
Thank you.
So on 3, 2, 1. Okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. See ya.
Bye.